On a wonderful fall
Game time, PS5 time, game time.
State of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in
big game, big division game, man.
Their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their
you
guys
got
are ready
2 games to give.
Between the Indianapolis
These 2 games, you still got the lead, but if you lose 3 though, hey, 3 though, getting nothing, homie. The ball in there. Got some stuff.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Tack McKinley, the UCLA product, the one who brought him down.
Up from the beginning game.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Being chased out left. And incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
This opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Watson.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, I guess.
But able to get it up past the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on
big
3rd
game
and
there.
13.
Flowers. Come on, Flowers.
First down carry for Barkley. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
3rd and long. We got to get off the field, fellas.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 44. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. 44-yard line. They'll run on first down. Barkley. 20. Touchdown, Houston. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week.
What happened to
Yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. At their own 22-yard line. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On second down, it's Sanders. And now look at him go. The 20, 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Run that defense without abilities.
Miles Sanders, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. They really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check. Fresno.
This is Barkley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
Watson on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. it's Watson. Looking deep downfield.
Oh
And
my
then it's
God.
inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hooker, like inches away, bro. Inches away, Hooker.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Set. Another timeout. Like an egg.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Another try for Barkley. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal.
Check. Hey, 31.
And Barkley will try to punch it in.
Let's go. Let's go. Force him outside. Let's go.
Them losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping
Need
his
some kind of
progress
stop.
and not allowing
All
him
these
to get
damn
back
3rd
to
and
the line of
longs.
scrimmage.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
Think
I just
you
need
know
something
me,
right
you
here.
don't know me,
And the end
homie.
result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught.
Too slow.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Darius Slayton with a lucky #13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Colts 14, Texans 10.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. 2nd and 5. Now it's Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
He just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
He was tackled at the 40.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
About to say, don't let my man.
Barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Reset. 18. Yeah. You got tight left. 4 down. Check. 4 down. 9.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Who got hurt? I didn't.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. Buying time to his left. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And that's Barkley. Like we throw him, folks.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
The Colts 14-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They do not score. Mike 19.
From the gun, here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. He can run. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Set. 18. I'm scared. Left.
From the gun, Watson, flushed out right. Now the ball comes loose, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Okay.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want it to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
At the 33-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Let's go, D. Check 26. Check 26. Do.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. First down, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And incomplete. Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
I forgot the X button, man.
Here in the half, on is the
Good
field
kick,
goal
8 miles per hour.
And this one a 41-yard attempt. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They're going option play on third down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now fourth down.
So now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Going for it with Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, Sanders. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A first down carry for Smith. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Mayfield on play action. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Throwing, Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down, Indianapolis.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Right back to Sanders on first down. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
From the 39, Mayfield. That's complete, Okuebunam. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's a big fella right there.
Of 21 yards.
First down, Colts.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Ito Smith, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And Suckup will put this one right through. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Now, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No,
Let's put ourselves in a position to win.
On, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle.
I didn't realize he was going to be that player.
Yards there on the catch and run.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked.
I remember he's not going to run. You don't have
for a
Barkley.
big gainer and a 1st down.
From the 50, it's Watson. Flush to his right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, it's Thomas. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Texans on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Watson. Oh, look at
why are you so far back?
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Watson. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Watson got an open man. It's Radley. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Watson looks to throw again, eluding the pressure right. That's caught. It's Thomas. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Space to maneuver at the 40.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Miles Sanders, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The kick is good.
Make proper reads at running
So what
back.
was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and they go, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll run on 1st down. Thomas, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Watson on 3rd down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I got you. I got you. Slam, slam.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Forced out to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jeff Thomas with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
The game at 27. Greg Zerline set to...
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Chase Winovich brought him down. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st down, it's Smith. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line.
A gain of 10. 1st down, Indianapolis.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Sanders, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now Mayfield. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Thrown away and incomplete. Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Mayfield. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 16 yards the pick up there. The Colts have a first down. On now is Ryan Suckup for the field goal try. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
On now is Ryan Suckup for the field goal try. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third one winner. And his kick is indeed
Game time.
And it's celebration time.
He thought Watson would save him. Game time.
Taking the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And
Game time.
This guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
At their own 32-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their
Game time.
final drive comes up empty.
I appreciate you, like, subscribe. You already know what it is. Come on, man. People really thought they was going to beat us. Let's go. Like and subscribe. We out, though.